For any of the peasant who have not watched the show, please
Get some help.
Sometimes you watch a show, a guy dies, and then another one, and then another one, then another one, and you get the point. You start thinking, I've seen something like this somewhere before.
You alright?
I mean, just when you think this shit can't get any more horrible.
Nah, don't worry. Get a lot more horrible.
Attack on Titan is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Hajime Siyama. This guy. It is set in a world where humanity lives within the cities, surrounded by enormous walls that protect them from gigantic man-eating humanoid referred as Titans. Everything was good until he arrives. In this season, we get to know the main cast and the dangers upon them. From the start, they were made clear that the world was brutal and was running with kill to survive formula. Dead. Does anyone even survive in the show? Right now, Eren also has the power to transform into Attack Titan. Due to it, he was this close to being killed by the general. At this point, we were introduced to the Levi and Erwin. After some hot discussion, Eren, Armin, and Mikasa were invited to the survey corps, and a plan was formulated for blocking the breach door, which was breached by the Coastal Titan and Arm Titan mid-season. When the mission to close the breach door was successful, Survey Corps decided to do an expedition to the Wall Mari region to reclaim the lost land. And then they encountered the female Titan. Which later was revealed that she was Annie Leonhardt. And Eren was not the only Titan Ranger. For this season, I have to rewatch it cause it was so underwhelming. 4 years. It took 4 years for them to make season 2, but it was worth it cause we were able to see an epic journey and a betrayal which would deserve to be top 10 and a betrayal of the all time and some best scene from the whole franchise. Who could have believed that Berthold was the colossal titan and Reiner was the armed titan? Oh, and another secret titan was also revealed. The Jaw Titan. And guess who was it? Ymir. In the last episode, we get to see that why they were after Attack Titan, the titan which Eren holds. Cause he have also the founder Titan's power. He could control Titan and make them attack each other or on someone. Why? This season was too deep into politics, and what made it worth it was that it told the backstory of the real MVP of the show. Real protagonist. Behold, my boy, Levi. And yeah, we also get to know about the secret of the wall, how to make titans, how the titans are inherited, where was Farron father, how did Eren got his powers, what is Ackerman family, all about nobles. Nobles are assassins. The leader of Cadet Corp is a sadist. Historia was the real descendant of the real royal family, and all the memories were inherited and altered by the king of Eldian. But all we care about was Levi. Look at him lie. at this point we have reached the point where Armin becomes relevant, and Eren have the power to solidify. So they are marching toward the wall and the village where the basement of mystery located, and we are introduced to the Beast Titan, who is apparently a good pitcher. After defeating him and armed and capturing the Colossal, we get to know how much of an MVP was Erwin.
兵士を叫べ兵士を叩け
It was sad, really sad. I cried, damn it. Oh, and now Armin can become Colossal Titan, and we get to know about Eren's father's past. And more than enough knowledge to digest about Malays and enough knowledge to hate them. And at least we reached the end. Well, I have skipped some parts. So if you actually want to know everything, just rewatch the show, please. Oh, by the way, please like and subscribe.